Do you still use this? Miracle Smile Water Flosser has a unique H-shaped head with 4 cleaning jets. It allows you to floss your top and bottom teeth at the same time in just 10 seconds. It also has 3 adjusting pressure settings to choose from. Run to Walmart to get yours.
I'm a professional organizer and specialize in chronic clutter. If you struggle with clutter and have no idea where to begin, I'm going to show you how we break this down so you can make decluttering and organizing possible. We're going to start in our general areas: living room, dining room, hallways. These are not usually high storage areas, and they collect a lot of things that belong elsewhere in the home. So we're going to grab our sorting bins and start clearing out and categorizing these items by the room that they belong. We use a bin for each space: bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, garage, play space, and of course paperwork. After collecting and condensing everything in these 2 spaces, we were down to 1 bin for each room. So it's time for them to be rehomed temporarily and addressed later. You always have to work 1 room at a time, and today this is the room we're working in. And if you don't remember what it looked like before, here you go. And by following my core 4 method in a few hours, here is our after. When you commit to the process, you will be working 1 room at a time and addressing those bins that you set aside, so you don't have to worry. If you need a little extra help, go check out my declutter kits. They are step-by-step guides. Decluttering makes you nervous and you doubt your ability to make good decisions? This is for you. It's actually very common for people to not trust their own judgment during this process. How we overcome that is to practice. Follow a method and prepare ourselves to make good decisions. I work with people that are completely overwhelmed, have held on to clutter for a long time due to sentimental attachment or analysis paralysis. We are able to overcome this every time. Decision making is a skill, and it's kind of like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you're going to become. So we prepare ourselves by categorizing. So important for you to see what and how much you have. This allows you to make a proper assessment when you go to make decisions. I want to see how many black t-shirts you have or how many pairs of jeans. Once you're categorized, you utilize my 3-second rule. This is where you make a decision on each item. It's either a yes, you keep it, or no, it goes. If you hesitate for more than 3 seconds, it's an automatic keep. This allows you to make decisions from your gut without overthinking it in your brain. It takes off the pressure because you're not punished for indecision. This is designed to make the process easier. You just have to give it a shot and practice. At the end of the day, you have to be ready to make choices and make a change. I'm a professional organizer and specialize in chronic clutter. If you struggle with clutter and organizing, I'm going to teach you my Core 4 method. 4 simple steps you can use to declutter and organize your entire home. We always focus on one room at a time, and the first step is clear out. Using bins, we collect any items that do not belong in a bedroom and set them in the area they do belong to be addressed later. This is a process, and you can't organize an entire home in one day. This prepares us for step 2, categorize. It's so important to be able to see what and how much you have so you can make quick and confident decisions in step 3, cut out. The client decluttered all of this and more using my 3-second rule. If you don't know what that is, follow me and check out my page. And the 4th step is contain. This is where we assess the available storage, the items we have, and create a functional layout that's customized for the client's needs. A system is successful when it's easy to maintain. If you don't remember the before, here it is, and using the Core 4 method, here is our after. I promise you this is possible. You just need a method, and taking baby steps leads to big results. You don't have to get it all done in one day. Take your time. And if you need extra help, check out my declutter kits. They're step-by-step guides, digital downloads, and you can find them through my page. Let's make over this teenager's bedroom. Whenever I go into a space to work with someone, I always say, what are your top 3 things? Meaning, what are the things that you have or enjoy the most? This teenager's answer was artwork, doing her makeup, and clothing. So right away, I know that these are going to be the highlights of the room. So we're going to jump in, start clearing things out, and categorizing. We use very general categories. Right now, we're finding a lot of things that don't belong in a bedroom. Things that belong in a bathroom, lots of toiletries, hair care products, overflow school and office supplies. So we're just going to move that out and to the appropriate rooms. So now we can focus on what belongs in her space. As always, we pulled out a ton of tiny little organizers that were not functional. I will reuse what I can, but we need to take some measurements to pick up some more things and some items for styling. Target has these flex bins that I love for drawer organizing. I featured these before. I do love the Bright Room collection, but I passed on this today, and a good old space bag. She was fine with us storing the stuffed animals, so the space bags were a great solution. Picked up some white baskets for accessories. Once the clothing is taken care of, I'm going to focus on the vanity, getting her makeup all organized and beautiful. Head over to the desk so she can do her homework and artwork. Do the finishing details, and if you don't remember, here's our before, and here's the after. The best way to encourage a kid to care for and maintain their space is to highlight and really design the space around things they enjoy. When they truly feel that the space is theirs, that creates a sense of pride, and they're more willing to take care of it. And of course, implementing simple solutions that are low maintenance, low pressure, and just keep things under control.
I just unloaded the entire dishwasher, then put my dirty dishes in, and then I see, oh, the little packet thing didn't fully dissolve. It says detergent. I put it in there. It's one of these. What am I doing wrong? Renee, help.
I'm a professional organizer, and I'm tricking you. Well, tricking your eye. And it's by reducing visual clutter. If I give you a choice of purging this pile or this pile, which would you choose? I'm gonna guess the 1 bin, but it's the same amount. By clearing out bags and condensing everything into one pile, It's no longer as overwhelming and makes that first step way easier.
I'd be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause I dropped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing, crestfallen on the landing, champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet.
I'm a professional organizer, let's check it out. Organizing products can be ridiculously expensive and leave out a big portion of the population. But finding things at dollar stores and even thrift stores can be very beneficial for those of us on a budget. So if you've implemented functional systems and you're ready to add aesthetic product, go and check out these locations, see what you can find before you
swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and red.
organizing, I like using containers to hold smaller items that may get lost in your storage space. The majority of storage in this kitchen was under the counter, and so we wanted to make sure that it was easy to access all the items. Of course, keeping our categories together. The drawers were very large, so we brought in dividers to keep everything separated and categorized. It's all about how easy it is to find what you need when you're using it. It all came together beautifully and will be very easy to maintain.
People say I'm quiet most of the time. If only you knew what goes on in my heart. What goes on in my What goes on? What goes on?
Welcome to Things You Only Need One Of, Kitchen Edition. I'm Tina, and I live in a 400 square foot apartment in Vancouver. To keep my small space livable, here are 3 things I only have one of in the kitchen. Number 1, countertop appliances. I only keep my toaster on the counter because it helps my kitchen feel spacious and uncluttered. Number 2, coffee maker. I'm a big coffee drinker, but I found that I don't need much to make a decent cup at home. This French press is from Fellow, and it keeps my coffee warm for hours. Number 3, Dutch oven. Pots can take up a lot of space in the kitchen, so having a Dutch oven has really helped me simplify. I make soups, curries, roasts, sometimes I even fry eggs in that thing. Follow for more on small space living.
A little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over, done decision. I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress and this shit is sitting. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6 inch in the back of the nightclub sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who's on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my own way. 'Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Anything please.
IKEA products in my small space that just make sense, Part 1. Some of you have been asking about where I shop to keep my 400 square foot apartment livable. Here are some things that I got from IKEA. Number 1, this lamp. Honestly, it's not the smallest at the base, but small space living is about choosing where to add volume through things that matter to you, and I thought it was a great statement piece. Number 2, this dish rack. It sits perfectly inside my sink, leaving counter space for other things, and it fits a surprising amount of dishes. Number 3, this kettle. I prefer a stovetop one to electric to save counter space, and the stainless steel is a really nice clean finish. Follow for more on small space living. Welcome to Things You Only Need One Of, Bedroom Edition. I'm Tina and I live in a 400 square foot apartment in Vancouver. To keep my small space livable, here are 3 things I only have one of in the bedroom. Number 1, blanket. Luckily, Vancouver has mild winters, so 1 blanket is enough to keep me warm all year. I use this quilt from Pottery Barn and swap it out for a simple sheet in the summer. Number 2, bedside table. As you can see, my bedroom is tiny. It barely fits a queen mattress, so finding a side table was a bit of a hunt. This one from IKEA does the trick. It holds my alarm clock, a plant, and there's a shelf for other essentials. Number 3, light. Having only 1 light in the bedroom saves space, but I saved even more by going vertical and choosing one I can hang from the ceiling. I love the look of this Edison bulb, and it gives off soft ambient light to help me wind down in the evening. Follow for more on small space living. Welcome to Things You Only Need One Of, Bathroom Edition. I'm Tina and I live in a 400 square foot apartment in Vancouver. To keep my small space livable, here are 3 things I have only one of in the bathroom. Number 1, spare towels. There's no linen closet in my apartment, so I store all my bathroom things inside the bathroom. Having only 1 spare towel per person means we'll always have a clean one to use, but don't have to store more than we need. Number 2, shampoo and conditioner bottles. The shower caddy is an area that can get easily cluttered, but my partner and I keep it simple. We each have a shelf with only the products we currently use, 1 shampoo, conditioner, body, and face wash each. Number 3, bins for essentials. My partner has his own bin, but his is messy, so I'll just show you mine. This is where my skincare products go. I keep smaller bottles inside this container from Muji and the bigger items outside. Follow for more on small space living.
I am so obsessed. I want to chop your kobe.
Adding too much bulk. Number 3, screen for TV. One way I save space in the living room is by getting rid of the TV and console table. When my partner and I want to watch something, we'll put it on his laptop. I'm really happy not to have a TV be at the center of our living space. Follow for more on small space living. 3 DIY projects in my small space. I'm Tina and I live in a 400 square foot apartment in Vancouver. Sometimes small spaces need custom pieces to maximize the available room. Here are 3 projects my partner and I DIY'd. Number 1, this coffee table. We wanted a round table with space underneath to store our floor cushions, so my partner made this one from maple wood using a DIY tutorial from the Merry Thought. Bonus, we sometimes like to eat here. Number 2, this desk. I loved a similar one by Akron Street, but it was too big, so I asked my partner to help make a custom version. Ours is smaller than the original and has minor differences, but it fits the space perfectly, and there's a storage shelf for office essentials too. Number 3, this painting. Even though our bedroom is tiny, I thought a big piece of art could help make it feel more cohesive. We bought a 2x4 sheet of 3/4 inch plywood and a tub of plaster, taped down the corners, and used a putty knife to spread the plaster. It was cheap and easy, and I'm so pleased with the result. Follow for more on small space living.